Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas with Joe Smurd.
Yes, and you know what? The best view of the Sierra Madre Casino is in the rear view mirror. And I'm not going to be sorry to see the last of this place.
Ah well.
I have to say that out of all of the DLCs that I played, I have to say that I enjoyed that one the least.
It was very interesting for the first little while though, and you did get this Browning automatic rifle out of it.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, actually, do they call it the Browning automatic rifle in this one? Or
It's just called an automatic rifle.
okay, yeah, it's a Browning automatic rifle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
it's
a World War I era automatic rifle.
Yeah. No, it's just called automatic rifle here.
I think it's technically a light machine gun, or a machine gun of some kind, but you know, it's not classified as like an assault rifle.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got one DLC left to complete here, and that is the Midnight Science Fiction feature. So I'm not even going to bother going to round up my companions, because from what I've seen
You'll just have to.
of these DLCs, you're not allowed to take companions with you anyway.
That's right.
So, you know, I think that I'm just going to head toward the marker here. Yes, and it is very much a sense of relief. I had to figure out what all my equipment was too, eh? In order to get it all re-equipped and everything, so, you know, like, that was a bit of a pain as well.
Yeah, you were sitting here for like half an hour after the episode ended doing that.
Yeah, just going through inventory trying to figure out what I had.
Speaking of which, do you need to go and stop and dump off some stuff before we get going? Or are you just going to jump right into it? Well, that works pretty well.
Yeah, that was kind of effective, actually, wasn't it? That only used up 6 rounds, too.
There's still another one of those guys around here.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna eat this guy while I'm, Legion Explorer. Well, I'll take his anti-venom anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even sure where I am on the map here, relatively speaking. It looks like I could head over to Novak here. Once I get on this road will take me straight to Novak.
Yep.
So I can stop in at the hotel room there and... Oh, I like this gun. You see that?
Yep.
I just, like, wiped this guy off the face of the earth here.
You're going to wipe this guy off the face of the earth, too. See?
Yeah. This is my new favorite gun.
Now you just got to buy yourself some 308 ammunition.
Or just find some, right? Yeah, I'm not sure that I really need to harvest blood packs. I've already got quite a few on me. I had to leave some behind in that chest, right? There's some kind of a Legion encampment here, or maybe that's what this is all about. Okay, well, maybe if people will stop shooting at me long enough here. I like this gun. There's not that much recoil in it either, right?
Well, that's because it's a big, heavy-ass gun.
Yeah.
Right, and I think that's fairly realistic as to how it was in real life, too. Like, it's a big, heavy gun, and so the weight of the gun helps compensate for the recoil. Oh, wow. Somebody's throwing grenades.
Okay, that's enough of you.
Yeah, just take his head off.
Not very accurate in VATS, though, beyond. Okay. Brush gun. That would be why that guy was kind of hurting me a little bit. Oh, now I'm over encumbered. So I'm going to have to drop something anyway. Or maybe do some weapon... automatic rifle, maintain. No, I don't want to use my riot shotgun to maintain that. That's not good. Okay, lever action shotgun. Brush gun. Okay. We can use that brush gun I just picked up to maintain my lever action shotgun.
Yep, that's your jury rigging for you.
Yep. Okay, well, that puts me ever so slightly below my carry limit. So I guess we're just going to have to limit ourselves to picking up some ammunition or something. At least until that weighs us down too much. Okay. I like this gun, but I'm going to have to see if I can scrounge up some more. And wow, there's a lot of Legionnaires out here.
Oh, you might have to see if you can buy some.
Oh, look at that. There's a texture that didn't load there.
Ah, that happens sometimes. It is a Bethesda game after all.
Yeah. What was this guy carrying? Marksman carbine. That's like the All-American, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it looks even looks like it. Eh? It's the same kind of gun. See, it was interesting. I did watch some videos of, and that looks very much like. Remember that video I was watching last night? After, you know, like finding that assault rifle finally in our Fallout 4 playthrough.
Yeah, you were watching this one guy do his like assault rifle overhaul mod review.
Yep.
Of like 6 different assault rifle mods.
Yeah, and a lot of them actually look very much like the models that exist already in Fallout New Vegas. Which I guess says something either for the authenticity of models in Fallout New Vegas, or maybe...
well, they all kind of look like... I think they're referred to collectively as like Armalite model rifles.
Yeah.
Like... you know, AR-15, M16, M4 type rifles.
Yeah. At least the a lot of modders seem to you know, derive their models, like the modders for Fallout 4 derive the models for the weapons that they create for mods for Fallout 4 from weapons that existed in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, because the service rifle, for example, basically just kind of looks like an M16 with a wood stock and a wood grip, right?
Yeah, and actually somebody did do a service rifle mod too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like if I wanted to have like 500 mods in my game, if I could somehow manage that, you know, like there's a lot of weapon mods. It's probably one of the largest, by volume, one of the largest groupings of mods for the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a few, you know, like some of my favorite mods are some of the weapon mods. Okay, let's see if I've got any, I've got lots of 308 rounds. Okay. So, okay, this thing doesn't hardly weigh anything. That was another thing too. I watched that 10mm pistol video after you left
Yep.
last night, and he commented on how heavy handguns were in Fallout 4 when most handguns in Fallout New Vegas, look at this one, only weighs like 1.2 pounds, right?
Yep.
And he said, like, you know, a 10mm pistol fully equipped with a large mag and all the trimmings is something like 6 pounds. It's almost as heavy as a rifle, right?
See, that's why it's so accurate, fully automatic, though, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to throw this hollow rifle in there, too, because I'm not any good with it anyway. Yeah, what else can I lighten my load here a little bit with? Okay, those things don't actually weigh anything, so... Okay, well, I'm carrying kind of a lot of that, but I'm not keeping that stuff in here. Keeping that in here? That would be miscellaneous items. What I got here for miscellaneous items that I can unload. Well, I can get rid of those. Yeah, those are pretty heavy. Wow, look at that. Oh, lots of duct tape, too.
Yeah, you've got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I collected an awful lot of, stuff. Crafting materials and stuff, particularly, right? Okay, oh, that takes care of that. Now what do we got in here? This looks like aid items. I guess we don't need to carry around 7 bottles of absinthe. Okay.
There you go. According to the wiki lore for Fallout New Vegas, Josh Sawyer commented that the service rifles are a pre-war and a sort of mashup of an AR-15 and an AR-10.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So that's what they're designed as.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that not everything is based or directly applicable to a real-life counterpart, but still, you know, like the thing that bothered the guy who did the review on the Fallout 4 assault rifle the most, I think, was the
fact that it's got a barrel of a water-cooled machine gun?
Yeah, the fact that well, what he said was, first of all, it's not aesthetically pleasing to look at, but secondly, it's not very plausible either. You know, like it has a lot of apparently like the guy sounded like he knew a little bit about firearms, and apparently, by the sounds of it, it had a lot of not very plausible fittings on them and stuff like that too, right? Like tubing that didn't go to the right place, a so-called vented barrel that didn't actually have any holes in the jacket, and you know, stuff like that, right?
I mean, we're talking about a game though that has a gun that fires like those radium rifles with all the fucking wires coming off them and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That was just his take on it, right? I personally was, you know, when I picked up that weapon and started using it, and I started to be able to...
You just like how it kills shit.
Yeah, like I like how it kills stuff, right? Because I was able to chew through super mutants in a matter of seconds rather than having to, you know, like change out the magazine on my gun 4 times, right?
Yep.
You know, it was just, I liked the effectiveness of it. And the fact that it's a big, bulky, ugly, god-awful looking weapon is really beside the point, right? Okay, well, I'm going to drop off some of this other stuff too, because I don't really use grenades all that much. I'm trying to lighten my load here a little. Although, and you never know, they might take all my shit away again anyway, right?
You never know.
That seems to be a trend too, right?
All you can do is try.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, like that was kind of his take on it. You know, personally, I think that the weapon looks kind of strange, but I like in game. I like the way that it handles. It has almost no recoil at all. I don't have to like re-aim after firing a burst.
Well, the damn thing weighs 30 pounds without any bullets loaded in it.
Yeah. So really, you know, like that to me was more important than the fact that it could chew through some of the tankiest and most heavily armed enemies in the game, you know, within seconds, right?
Yeah, well, I think some of the attachments for the assault rifle in Fallout 4 have inherent armor piercing as well.
Yeah, well, that's what got me started looking that up, right? Is that I was curious about that.
Because why would you use an assault rifle over a combat rifle?
Yeah.
And I guess the reason is apparently some of the attachments have inherent armor piercing.
Well, also the combat rifle has a bit more recoil too.
Yeah. It's more difficult to use.
Okay. This light shining in the darkness, it uses 45 auto rounds. I don't know if I've even got anything that I can shoot with this gun. At least not here, anyway.
You might have used it all up already.
Yeah, maybe.
Or you dropped it off in the casino. Probably.
Maybe that too, I don't know.
Yeah, that would be What's-His-Nuts from the Canyon.
Yeah. I've got so many different guns that I can't keep track of everything that I have anyway.
Yeah, I know. You carry so many guns with you, it's impossible.
Yeah.
You know how many I carry?
I don't know. How many do you carry?
Like 3?
Yeah. Well, see, I've got my my long-range gun, right? Whoop. No, like I need this one for my long-range gun. And then this, whoops, and then I got this one, which is my new favorite short to medium range gun because it kills things good. And I've got my silenced 22 pistol, and I've got my riot shotgun, which is still my absolute favorite. And then just as a backup, I've got my lever action shotgun because I've got a ton of ammunition for it. So yeah, see, I mean, you know, like
I carry like one rifle.
Every weapon that I carry has a niche purpose.
One handgun plus a 22 pistol. That's it.
Yeah, I always start off a playthrough of one of these games though thinking, yeah, this time I'm really going to play, you know, like with a leaner loadout and not going to have to worry about being overloaded or over encumbered all the time. And 2 hours in, I've got like 5 guns and 2 melee weapons, and you know what I mean? Like
I'm just going to say, like, I'm over encumbered all the time anyways, but I pick up more non-gun related stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
I just can't seem to help myself. I've got to be well armed. And I absolutely hate it when I get more weapons than I have favorite slots and I have to leave something behind somewhere, right?
These little plastic cups are very noisy.
Yeah, I can hear that all the way over here. My mic is picking it up. Hey, you know what I never ever did? I never ever explored this railroad tunnel or whatever this is over here.
Didn't you?
No, I've never come in here. I've walked by a few times and seen,
Wasn't this thing near where the boomers is?
no,
I don't know, where are you on the map?
I'm way over, on the south end of the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So over here, I've never actually even come close enough to this destination. But it looks like Viper gunslingers here, right? Walking around over there. I wonder if this is like a actual location of some sort, or if this is just a like an encounter hotspot kind of thing, right? Doesn't seem to be a door into the place. Right? There's this, but I don't seem to be able to interact with that.
Yeah, there's no way to get in there.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way to get in there. Oh, look, I can climb up onto the roof. There's nothing up here either. Okay, so I guess it's just a great big nothing. It's an interesting visual feature.
You need to get some of that cabled machinery from the mining site and bring it over here to lift the gate up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, well, anyway, alright, I came over, I had a look. I satisfied my curiosity.
Exploration complete.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much to explore there.
Maybe you could follow these power,
These power lines?
yeah.
They do more or less go directly in the direction I want to go, don't they? Oh, something up here. It's a mole rat. That's another thing too. I know I've talked about it before, but I still can't get over it. In Fallout 4, if you fire a lever gun like similar to this one, unless you have a mod called bullet counted reload, then you reload all 5 shots every time, even if you only fire once. Oh, I lost track of the power poles here.
That's because they're just doing that obsessive compulsive reload thing, right?
Yeah, but here in New Vegas, virtually every gun that you can shoot. Oh, I just found a cave. Virtually every gun that you can shoot that can have, you know, like either a lever action or a single action revolver or whatever, you only reload the number of shots that you fired, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need a mod for that because it's already built into the game. And if it was that simple to do, it really makes me wonder why Bethesda didn't choose to do that in Fallout 4. Because it would have had to have been a choice, right?
Yeah, well, they left a whole bunch of things out though, so you know.
Well, and I find that it's a life-threatening pain in the ass too, because what makes a lever action gun like this viable is the ability to partially reload it.
Yep.
Because, you know, the fire rate isn't that fast, but the magazine size is also not that big either, right?
Yeah, so the idea is you got to keep it topped off.
Yeah. And so what you do is... Well, they're coming in larger groups now.
No, that's okay. You dealt with them pretty well anyways.
Oh, I just leveled up. Welcome to level 44. Yeah, I'm total crap with energy weapons. I could make my sneak 100. Yeah, and I've still got 10 points to allocate to something else. What do you think? Should I start working on medicine?
I think you should get your explosives up to 75.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is 75 a milestone?
Yep.
Okay. Then we'll start working on medicine a little bit.
Yeah, eventually you can go back and help that sick guy.
Yeah.
If he's even still there.
Oh, I get another perk. Again. Friend of the night. Rapid reload. Let's see what else there is here. Bloody mess. I looked at this the last time I had qualified for a perk. It gives you a 5% extra damage with all weapons. That's not bad. Demolition expert. Gunslinger. Okay. Got resistance. There sure are a lot of perks.
Yep. You just gotta choose the ones that you think will best suit you.
Yep. Oh, okay. Hit the deck. Oh. Life giver. Ooh, robotics expert. You do an additional 25% damage to any robot. But even better, sneaking up on a hostile robot undetected and activating it will put that robot into a permanent shutdown state. That might be helpful against Mr. House's robots, eh?
Possibly, yep. Especially the additional damage.
Yeah, especially the additional damage. You know what? I'm gonna look to see what else there is here, but that's actually sounding like the thing. Okay, you know what? That's what we're going with. We're going with
the robotics.
Robotics expert for the damage against robots. That's what we're doing.
Well, maybe you'll have also figured out a solution to your problem.
Maybe. Oh yes, it's daytime out, so I'm suffering my penalty to endurance here.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what's going on there. Well, these guys all have a little bit of caps on them. I might as well pick those up and at least. If nothing else. Yeah, because even though this is a pretty high-powered rifle, I still had to, you know, like, use up 7 of the 8 rounds that this magazine holds, right? So, that's why you know, it's good to be able to keep it topped off, especially if you're in repeated engagements, right?
Yep.
And, you know, like the difference between shoving 3 shells into it or having to reload the entire 8-shot magazine would be the difference between life and death, right?
Well, not to mention it's a brutal difference anyways.
Yeah. You know, and that's what the reason why before bullet counted reload I kind of stayed away from the lever action rifle in Fallout 4, even though the single shot damage was pretty high, because I didn't necessarily want to have to shoot the gun empty all the time, right?
Yep.
Or have to reload it right from scratch. Like, you'd have to try and choose your moments to reload the weapon. Okay, so what's this all about now? Maybe now is a good time to do one of these, because I have no idea what to expect here. Not even sure what I'm supposed to do. There's a blue light thingy there. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with that. Activate crashed satellite. Okay, that sounds like a terrific idea. Nothing happened since the midnight showing. Oh, okay, I have to be here at a certain time of day, too. Okay. Well, it's 8 a.m.
Well, it is nowhere close to midnight.
Yeah, so it's nowhere close to midnight. Maybe I'll have to go over and take shelter in a house in Novak or something for a while here. Or, sorry, what the hell's this place called again? Nipton, yeah. There, we'll use this thing for now. I'm not expecting that I'd be encountering anything particularly tough. A guy with a laser rifle here. Yeah, they definitely went the way of, you know, fantasy completely in Fallout 4 too, with the legendary effects and stuff like that that are almost like magic, you know? Whereas in this game, you don't have that, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I can probably hang around in here anyway till nearly time. So maybe that's what I will do. If I can figure out how to wait, we'll wait. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Okay, so that will be about 11 p.m. Okay. So, in spite of the fact that this game is not quite as visually nice as Fallout 4, I'm pretty sure that if I had discovered this game before I discovered Fallout 4, I probably would have preferred this game. Which is a rather bold statement, but there it is.
Well, to be fair though, the main thing you get out of Fallout 4 is you really like the settlement building aspect of it.
True.
Which is something that's missing from this game.
True.
Whereas this game's much more of a combat-oriented game, I think.
Yeah. But there are, I guess, yeah, there are elements to both of these games that I like better than the other. But I have to say, I like the way they handled guns and ammunition better in this game. Okay. Now we got an eyeball on the screen. Okay, crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers. Okay, I think I got that handled. You have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. Okay. Alright. Well, I think we're ready. So they're not going to take all my stuff away this time, at least.
No, that's a good thing.
But I have to say, too, that the storyline...
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Okay. I was just going to comment that one thing, it seemed like, quick inspection, ain't surgical scar. What? Okay.
Something happened to you.
Something happened to me?
I think you got abducted.
Oh. Okay.
What are you wearing for equipment right now?
The same stuff as before. Oh, patient gown. Okay. Well, let's put my armor back on. Because whoop. Oh, wow, okay.
It's actually a patient gown.
It's actually a patient gown that doesn't tie up at the back properly, just like in real life.
And then there was another patient item in there, too.
Okay.
I think.
Nope. Doesn't look like it. There was just the patient gown. And that was it. Okay. That was strange, but alright. Other than that, I still appear to have all my weapons and armor and stuff. Door to the sink. Looks like I'm looking at some kind of big industrial complex. Okay, well, we can take those. Okay. I seem to be all right other than that. It kind of looks like that door there is the only way out of this weird thing here.
Would seem so.
Okay, where are we now?
It almost looks like, well, of course it is a military installation, because it's also a science place.
Yep. Okay, looks like I can't do anything useful here. Book chute. Personality files damaged or missing. Insert backup holotape to restore files. Okay. Oh well. I can talk to the biological... Okay. But it won't talk back to me.
Yeah, you're just saying, God damn it, why don't you work?
Yeah.
Why thing broken?
Huh. Well, a lot of this stuff, I don't even have any idea what it is, right? What's in the fridge? Nothing.
You do have a high science rating, though, don't you?
Yes, but a lot of this stuff, at least to me anyway, doesn't make any sense anyway. Okay, well... Think tank, big empty. Okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. It's an auto dock. Do I actually have, scars?
I don't know.
Visible? Doesn't look like it. Don't look any different.
Yeah, probably just for the purposes of the roleplay.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Open door requires key. Activate disabled jukebox. Okay, we can't interact with that either.
Damn these people and their technology. See, it should have just had a simple jukebox with basic controls that you use.
Yeah. Well, it's just like stuff that you buy in real life now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the oven in my stove died just before Christmas. And that stove wasn't even 4 years old yet.
Yeah,
right?
it's just the computer board and it died.
Yeah, and the guy came out to look at it and he made a wild guess as to what the problem might be and couldn't fix it. So basically I was just given a coupon to take back to the store where I bought the stove, and they're just going to give me a new one.
Which will also crap out in another 4 years.
Yeah, but it doesn't arrive for another like week and a half or something. And so my wife couldn't cook a turkey in our oven because our oven wouldn't work.
Yep.
Okay, can't talk to the robot here either. There must be some sort of puzzle or something here. But anyway, like, I know I complain about the good old days a lot, and my wife tells me to shut up. But I can remember a time when you could buy a major appliance, like a stove or a fridge or something like that.
A freezer.
And reasonably expect it to last for 20 years,
Yep.
And now it's almost like they designed this stuff to fail on purpose, right?
Well, either that or they design it so hardcore for efficiency because of modern regulations that it actually makes the product less reliable. Right? We're striving so hard for efficiency that the reliability of our products is dying.
I think a lot of it, too, the weak point is the electronics.
Yep.
Because in an old 1970s, typical stove, which had the coil-style electric burners, and it had an oven and all that kind of stuff, and a broiler and everything. It had it just like now.
Yep.
But there was no computer controlling everything. I think I should go out this door here, probably. There's the balcony again. This is where I came in.
That's the balcony, yep. That's where you came in.
But it had a mechanical clock built into the stovetop, right?
Yep.
So if you wanted to bake something at X degrees, you set the oven to, like 425 degrees or whatever, and then you had like a mechanical timer on the clock that would like give you an alarm, like a ringing bell kind of a thing.
Yep.
When the amount of time you set had run out. And it was also doubled as a clock, like it told you what time it was of the day too, right?
Yep.
And it was all mechanical, and everything worked just great. Okay, this must be... I either can go to the think tank or outside. I can't go outside, so I have to go this way.
Well, and even earlier digital stoves didn't fail this often. Pacifism. You can't even draw your weapon.
Really? Okay. Well, hopefully nothing tries to make me dead down here then.
I think somebody put something in your brain.
Think so? What the hell is that? Almost sounds like they're playing elevator music in here.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Okay.
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Gala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
What?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct,
This lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skin envelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
They don't even know what toes look like.
Toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? Why, the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
What?
Yeah, do the science thing.
Okay.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Yeah.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled the skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us.
Then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be...
If it isn't my old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone, a zone that is, yes, forbidden to you. Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine. Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
What are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius. And the technologies that could save us, they are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Abe, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary out,
Oh,
it
fuck.
might be favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction and shock from bodily damage. Okay. Weird.
Yeah, Abe, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
The Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That is my responsibility. Although in truth, the autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Okay. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to function at a higher level. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. Okay.
Wait, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by +1.
So they're just ripping you apart and turning you into a cyborg.
fine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
That autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Floosh. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but We need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that.
Huh. How the hell am I even talking
We
to you
have
right
no
now?
idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's
Oh,
door
fuck.
handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
Okay.
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
Okay.
The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
Okay. What if I take my time and explore?
What illogic is this? Keep your filthy, penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Okay. Then you can help me get this done?
Ah, that is correct. You must walk on your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Okay. Pylons.
The radar fence that surrounds the big mountain crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Why can't you just go
Out
shut the
there?
hell?
We're not going out there. It's dangerous. We're smart, not suicidal.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't
fuck.
ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore.
And neither can my feelings. I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
Okay. Well,
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was commie think tattletale and all the kids you hated. You little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give a little sonic sterilization first. Ooh. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco terminate code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
okay. Got anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Oh, fuck.
Dr. 8 is
Oh,
correct.
man.
We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Lobato bear a combustion gun. Burroughs, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis.
What?
Anything else, lobotomite?
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
The sonic emitter should be sterilized and more than enough for you to encircle your warm hands around, cradling it gently with your finger muscles.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving, forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dalla. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised that things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Okay, so this gun can disable
Yes.
force fields?
Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did. In one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Okay.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Oh. All right.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No, that would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway.
Oh,
And
fuck.
plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there with my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic, combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free, has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Well, you can do the barter.
Yeah, sure.
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the Sync's trade routines.
Oh, fuck.
Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
And he was also right.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Okay, well now I can do another barter. This amount clearly represents a deficiency in the amount of caps needed.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Okay, well I don't have enough barter left in order to be able to do that.
Ah, damn.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Yeah, fuck.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? I have to say so far that this DLC is definitely the weirdest one of the bunch.
Because it has a very different atmosphere than anything else you've played yet.
Yep. So, can I poke around in here?
Looks like you can.
Yeah. Lots of microfusion cells. Maybe I should have worked on my energy weapons.
Yeah, it seems like this is going to
more.
be an energy weapons science heavy area.
Yeah. Well, I still have...
For hello? Oh, I'll give you a hello. A hello unsurpassed in all creation.
Dr. 8. Dr. Klein. Okay.
Just lockpick your way and everything.
Sure, why not?
Hey, look, radios that don't make you blow up.
Yeah.
There was a cigarette carton in there, too.
I know. I've got so many cigarettes already, though, that, and they have weight, so I don't want to carry anymore.
Look at all those radios there.
Those don't weigh anything, and I can maybe sell them later, assuming that I get out of this place alive. By the sounds of it, my prognosis is not good.
Yeah, your prognosis is you're not actually technically living.
Yeah.
Your brain got flushed down a pipe?
Lobotomite goggles.
Intelligence -2.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't need those then, huh? But we'll take the duct tape. What's this?
44 Magnum
44
rounds.
Magnum rounds. Oh, look, they've got one.
You're never gonna stop running into those things.
Yeah. The question is, how did they get one here? Oh, another locked door. I've got 122 bobby pins now.
Yo, you got a whole lot of them in that DLC.
Yeah, I cashed in on the bobby pins at the Sierra Madre.
It's on your right there.
What? Oh, yeah.
Gotta get all the drugs.
Yep, that's right. Okay, well. It kind of looks like that's all that there is to, Oh, wait a minute. There's a few more doors over here. On this side. But I don't know, what are we looking at for time here? Do I have time to poke my nose in these 3 doors before we stop?
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
I mean, it's only an hour 22.
Okay. Scrap electronics, toolbox. Alright.
Just scrap electronics everywhere.
Okay, nothing too interesting in here. So how about here? Oh, okay. You know what? I don't think I need to guess which one this place belongs to. Oh, wow, okay.
Well, I think you'd be a little weird if you were a brain in a jar, too.
Yeah.
With floating computer monitor hand things.
Yeah, well, they obviously did not seem to realize that I might not appreciate having my brain removed. Okay, well, I guess that's it for that.
It kind of reminds me of my days at the university, where people were more fascinated with what things could do rather than why they shouldn't be done.
Okay, so it looks like I can go there now. They said I had a room here, right?
Yeah, in the sink.
Yeah, okay. So data. All my friends have off switches. Go to the sink and install the central intelligence unit. Okay.
Right there, on your right. Down. Right.
Oh, here. Okay.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Okay.
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Okay.
Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform Sir that most have been offline for some years. If Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Okay.
Up. Down. Yeah, that one.
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located
Ah.
on the personality tapes, Sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Okay.
As I am given to understand, Sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Okay.
Indubitably, sir.
Okay.
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Okay.
Very good, sir.
Let's see what I can buy. Scientist glove.
No, that looks like a thing for that sonic emitter that you got.
Yeah. I haven't even looked at that yet.
You could probably look at it through this menu.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to start dumping points into science. There's your cyber dog gun.
Yeah, and it shoots 357 Magnum rounds. Look at the DPS on that.
Yep.
Wow, it must be like a high-speed machine gun or something. Okay, so where's this other thing now? Sonic emitter. Okay, well, that doesn't do so much damage. Right?
I wonder if you meet the science requirements for that weapon, though.
Probably not. Okay.
Wait a minute, that's just another sonic emitter. Well, what's the condition of your current one? You could use that one to repair this one.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to spend on that, though, and maybe I can jury rig it, right?
Possibly.
Okay, so I could buy combat armor here if I wanted to.
Hey, some scientist scrubs might be good to have.
For what?
Science. What's your science?
100?
Is it 100?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess you don't need it then.
Armor repair kit. Oh, he's got blood packs for sale. That's good to know.
Yeah, you might want to buy those.
I've got like 35 of them now. But I could sell probably a lot of these kinds of things, stim packs and the like, that I don't have any use for, right?
Yeah, it's time to make a profit here, right?
Yeah.
I guess now you get to unload all that useless shit you were carrying around.
Yeah, like all these stim packs. And all those super stim packs. Wow, he's got a lot of money to spend anyway. Wow, well, I've got lots and lots of Med-X anyway. Because that's what I spent all my casino chips on, right?
Yep.
I don't really need those either because I have an at-will night vision power that I can use, so... Yeah, I've got 33 blood packs already.
Oh, look, another big book of science.
Yeah.
Isn't your science 100 already?
Yep.
You can sell that.
Well, I could sell the patient gown.
Yep.
And anything else here? I got 17 sticks of dynamite.
Well, no, that's one stick of dynamite. You should keep that too, because it's long fuse dynamite. And remember when you didn't have long fuse dynamite last time?
Oh, okay. I must have been...
Exceptionally sharp today, if sir will permit the compliment.
Oh, okay. Find the missing modules. Okay. Well, this looks like it's going to be another one of those things where I'm going to have to figure stuff out.
Yep.
So I guess maybe we'll leave it at that for today. I guess I'll be trying to figure out how to recover my brain and get it put back where it belongs. In this really exceptionally weird and kind of unique DLC.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I guess we'll pick this up again next time. Until then,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.